That was 60K in
Well, we
12. That was 60.
evidently,
That was 60K in 2 minutes.
Kevin, these folks nosy.
I be telling you when we need to take our breaks, but you be hard headed. I'm sorry, Judge. I didn't mean to say it loud.
I'm sorry, Kevin. We made it to a millie. Here comes smoke. We asked earlier if these guys knew one another. Before I could even get my question out, Chance interrupted me and basically said, "Punk this, let's get to the receipts." He has grabbed his clank clank. Exhibit A, Chance. You're on Merc. We cannot hear you.
Am I on mute? Hello?
We hear you now.
Okay, boom.
Thank y'all for the gifts and the
What I wanted to say is,
thank y'all for everything, the gifts, everything. Thank y'all for all the love. Chance, what exhibit A do you have to
we
show?
have receipts, and I want to talk about the fact we got to reiterate on what we're talking about because we have to have clarity, right? People are trying to paint a narrative on me. The main subjective of my case is the fact that when I came up last night, Judge, because you know you my auntie and you my judge as well. You everything to me. But it's like when we came up and we discussed what we talked about initially, it was me coming up to address Peach. I do not come here to beef with him. This was supposed to be a resolution. I came here to say I'm not trying to beef with you because you was in the comments based off of some shit that had happened initially, right? I said that because he said, "Oh, I want to fly you out." He was painting the narrative, and I'm all like, "What are you even talking about?
Show me
You're not flying
receipts.
me out." So let's go into the receipts thing, you guys. Let's just go into the receipts, okay? How do I do it? Because y'all know I'm new here. Enhance. How do you go to screenshot?
Click on your camera, the camcorder.
Okay. And then click. And then what?
We still see you should have put up a arrow where you could go to your gallery.
Wait, my gallery. Hold on, y'all, because I got to figure out. Let me click the plus button. How do y'all show screenshots?
With somebody that's on that side with him walking through it.
Can y'all walk me through it?
We have the same receipts. We had a DM exchange earlier.
Okay, well, show everything then, Peach. You do it. Because I'm going to do it or you could do it. Thank you,
You
man.
brought it up, so you do it.
I will, because I want y'all to, help me. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. He want to give me he want to give me a hard time because boom, right? Effects. Can y'all tell me how to do it? Do you click the
Yes, go to your
You slow down and let
camera.
somebody help you.
Hit effects.
Okay, hit effects. Okay, I'm in
Hit
effects.
your camera, turn your camera off.
I'm in effects. Turn the camera off.
Okay, now listen, with your camera off, you should be able, when you hit your camcorder, it's going to have a green arrow, green and white, green back, white arrow going down. Do you see that, Chance?
No, when I click the camera, it says either camera, flip the camera, a middle button, or the microphone.
What words do you see above that?
It says settings.
You don't see enhance in that area right now, or effects?
No, I don't see it. Maybe I gotta turn the camera on.
Turn it on.
Okay, I see enhanced.
Okay, click on enhance.
Okay.
What do you see?
It says smooth shape or eye.
Go over. Do you see green screen?
I see effects.
It's on the
Hit effects.
Okay, I hit effects.
scroll all
Do
the
you
way
see
up.
a green background and a white
Green.
arrow?
No.
You don't
I see
see.
a whole bunch of other stuff though. Wait, let me look for the green screen.
All right,
on
so
here.
turn your camera on, Chance, and then hit effects and scroll over. There should be a sliding
What's
bar.
green? Okay, it say green. I see green right now. Green screen.
Say green
Click
screen.
that.
Yeah.
And then click. It's a lot of green screens though. It's like 1, 2.
Lord,
it's like
please
6.
select the wrong thing. We do not need to see a Louisiana sausage up
The
there.
arrow in the center going down.
Okay, that's the one that I got. Okay, now I click on the thing. Okay, boom. There we go, y'all. Okay, boom. So let's go into that real
Now
quick.
you have to hit save. Hit the red save so we can see what you pulling up. Make sure no phone numbers. or
Okay,
any
hold
of
on.
that
It's on
showing.
my favorites though. Why is this going to? Oh, here. Oh, wait, no, this is my favorites. That screenshots. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on.
You know what, Chance? Text it to me. Take a screenshot and text it to me. I bet you I can get it up there.
Girl, don't post no OF pictures now, child.
My Lord, my Lord.
Icon, another outburst like that, you're going to be held in contempt of court.
Whoa, these cases. We couldn't have done another case today because we already 7:17 and I ain't had dinner. This bitch love to eat. Do you hear me?
Is he gonna narrate or we reading ourselves?
Okay.
You want me to read it, Miss
It
Nisha?
says, Big Icon. Oh, I ain't gonna be able to read the blue, so I ain't no use to me getting started. Go ahead.
Nisha, I'll read it. So this is a message from Big Icon. Why you keep picking with me? Chance, you put it down, baby. No, go back to the first one. Yeah, there you go. Wait a minute. Why you keep picking with me? Because I feel like you trying to bully me or some shit. And I'm not going for none of that. I'm not going to no silly ass court cases. If you're trying to square up, let's get it. And then today at 1:48, Chance responds and says, I addressed the comment where you said you want to fly me out so we can fight. How is that bullying you? I was trying to speak on a scenario when you were in the box, but everyone was talking and I didn't want to take over the show. Basically, I wanted to say that I don't have no issues with you. It was a KI or first interaction, but I'm not on no peach hate train.
Key.
I got
KI is the key. That was a key.
Oh, key. Oh, a key. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to beef with you or fight you. I was trying to unalive it last night for real, but you had already left. Peach responded and said, I was told you were drinking and saying crazy things, and so it was decided we would now have a court case. I don't know you to have an issue. That should be for TikTok. I did say I wanted to fight, but that's because you were talking too real crazy that last time. I don't like all of that. And then what's the next one? There's no. And then there's no just immaturity of it. Laugh out loud. Oh.
Go back up.
Okay,
Baby.
I already read that one.
Oh my, what is going on?
Can you send them to Miss Nitra?
Games being played because them messages ain't got nothing.
I know Tina now. Hell. I know Tina now. Hell.
Objection. Those screenshots, those messages literally have the same things we've discussed on the panel for the last hour. There's nothing new in them. It ain't no admission of me saying, oh my God, I did nothing, you did nothing wrong, I love you. It's the same argument we've had. So this is nothing. Like, this is just a stunt queen being a stunt, pulling a stunt. But if you
I would like to ask for the court to possibly, if this witness does not return in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to ask that we dismiss this court on the precinct of, his own words saying there's no issue. Chance, do you have any other text messages that will say anything other than really what we have discussed? I'm going to put you back text message. messages that will say anything other than really what we have discussed, I'm going to put you back in the box. Let's get back to the evidence. Continue, Erica.
Hold on, it's not the right one.
That's it. That was it.
Is this it or is it this one?
We read those two. We
The
read
one that
those.
said immaturity.
Is this it, y'all, or am I on the wrong one?
You on the wrong. We don't know. This is not our DM. Just immaturity, if anything. Laugh out loud. Okay, I'm done because you obviously want an issue with me. We can address it in court or not, but other than that, we don't have shit to talk about, Miss Thang. Are you drinking? Laugh out loud. We are having a conversation where if he change it one more time,
Hold on, I'm sorry.
that's it.
Hold on. Because it was this one. This was it. This is it, I thought, right? This is where we left off at.
We read Chance. I'll be damned.
Okay, I'm
Point of relevance, please.
period. Let's go to that.
Inculpatory.
All I know is that I was.
Wait, hold on, you guys. This is it. We're done after this. Read
We
that
got
part.
it.
Read that part.
All I know is that I was being playful. If it came across as more, I can apologize. Well, that's what I wanted to chat about and address because I don't know you like that. I was drinking and could have been extra, but most importantly, I came up there and unalived the BS so we don't have to keep up with the back and forth in Miss Nitra's live. You know I don't ever come for you, so the bullying narrative will never be a thing. Bitch, you got to stop with this narrative and storyline lingo. It's too LGBTQIA for me. There is no storyline, just immaturity, if anything. Okay, I'm done because you obviously want something with me. We can address it in court and not or not. But other than that,
Period. If y'all want to see the other shit, but I think y'all got the point.
No, we really
I
don't.
didn't get the point because I don't know who the hell was talking. I just heard two conversations.
See them all, please.
so blue was
You want to see them all,
Chance, white
sister?
was Pete.
I mean, we can show them all. Let's go.
Yeah,
to
show
the-
them all because I
Because
want
now,
to be
yeah, so
known.
it doesn't look edited. Yeah.
When I
Hold
said
on a
I was
second.
being
Real
playful,
quick.
that was in reference to me talking to him last night. So let's not play like I was saying being playful when you called me that word. That was in reference to me tagging you last
Here
night.
we go, you guys. Here we
Hold
go.
on a
Let's go
second.
part two.
Hold 1 second, Miss Erica. When you read them, we cannot see that. So if you could say blue and then
Okay.
go white
Okay.
and let us know who's talking. So
Or
we
say
don't know.
icon Chance.
Okay, so blue is Chance, and white is Peach. Okay, so
But we
now
can't
we're
see it. We can't see the words.
Okay, I'm finna say it. All right, so Chance. Okay, I'm done because you obviously want an issue with me. We can address it in court or not. But other than that, we don't have shit to talk about, Miss Thang. Peach, are you drinking? Laugh out loud. We're having a conversation where there is an issue. Chance, you gotta chill. Chance, because I don't play like that. You doing too much. I said what I said, and I'm over it. Reread the messages if you have to. It's too much back and forth for me. Peach, girl, shut up. You punks just want to be. You punks just want to be seen. I've been so cordial with you, and you still on this silly shit. Fat one, and sit on it later. Can you move the cash app?
Eat a fat one.
Eat a fat one.
Yeah, I know that the cash app is in the way of it for me. Eat a fat one and sit on it afterwards. You need it, and don't say shit else. Fuck you, Chance. I'm sure you do as well. Kissy face. Peach, bitch, you don't know what I need.
And that's
Bitch, you don't know what I need.
it. It's
Jesus.
it.
Prove. I would like to know quickly.
That proved the fact that I told you that when I initially came up on the panel yesterday, it was to address what you said in 4K in the comments.
So now
And you
we've
said that
jumped
you
to
were trying
yesterday.
fight me
We've
out
been discussing
Delta
the
to
issues.
Washington to fight me. And I said, nigga, you're irrelevant to me. Literally, why am I trying to fight you? That's not appropriate. And now I was really trying to dead it last night. I didn't even mean for this to
That's
come
when
to court.
we headed to the grave with it. That's where we headed. To the grave.
I'm sorry. I saw in there where Icon was apologizing, and the immediate response, because he came to the table with the apology, and that response, I is that too far back, or if you guys don't want to revisit, I can ask about it later. But
I really don't hear me out. He said, let's unalive it. Okay?
Okay.
The messages said there's really no issue. I'm sure these coming cousin jurors is tired. Okay? We've been in trial for 3 days and 700,000 hours. If it's nothing wrong, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I was taught. Don't put glue on shit, ain't gonna stick no way. We tired, boss. It's fights downstairs, it's fights upstairs, it's fights downstairs, it's fights upstairs. We got cases downstairs as we speak. I'm gonna ask if it's all right with y'all, if y'all want to continue to ask questions and stuff, because some of you still got questions that look like it. Can we just throw this out?
Well, can I make a plea since I don't have a lawyer?
See, so we still on this bullshit.
Your
Let's
Honor.
keep the case going.
Your Honor,
A
please.
plea to what?
This is all I'm asking, and I can move on and we can have peace. This is all I am asking. Please hear me out. All I need is 5 minutes and a back alley with this man, and we can have a fair round, and I will leave. I won't say nothing else to him again. There would be no fighting in the court. It would be no fighting in the mansion, in the Oasis. A fair round and 2 grown men. That is it. That's all I'm asking for. The disrespect has been shown, and regardless of what your decision is tonight, you're going to have to lock me up, because if I ever see him in the streets, I'm going to knock him in the next week. So you can either sentence us to have our round, or you can dismiss. But please believe it's gonna go down when I see him.
Would that be on site? Are you referring to on site?
Is you know when my daddy told me one time, he said, I'm not gonna whoop you when I'm mad, I'm gonna whoop you when I done calm down. See, I done calm down, I done had me some clank clank. We done had a pretty classy conversation tonight. But when I see you, I'ma see you for it. That's just what it is.
I would like to ask from the court, the Jujoy cousins, can we just do a fashion show with you two guys?
I like that poll Charlotte just said.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Who's bad? Both are.
You both bad. Can we just see y'all rip the runway with it?
Chitlins
A
don't
couple of outfit exchanges, some judges. Let us vote on who's the baddest. A fashion show.
Chitlins don't sit on a plate next to oxtails, baby.
Well, let us decide who's who. Just strut. Wigs, whatever y'all decide to pull out. Can y'all just show us who's the baddest and we decide? Poll votes.
Chance?
I don't do wigs because I want to be a boy. I don't want to be a trans.
You don't have to.
Right? But I'm gonna eat it up regardless. No shade. But I'm not about to compete with somebody I can't compare with. Like, I'm just not doing that. That's not
So
worth my
both of
time.
you scared, so ain't that one of you bad.
Fight. Do he want to fight? Yes or no?
We don't condone violence.
Icon, we not fighting.
Yeah, we
Right,
don't
I'm right.
promote
Mind you, hold
violence.
on. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't.
Oh,
fight.
Glam, I got a song
I don't
already coming, baby.
fight.
You got a line in it, baby.
I
Don't worry
literally
about it.
don't fight. So it's like you tried to say you're bullying me. Did y'all see the first message? I was like, okay, that's
We're not going back there. We're trying to get a resolution.
But I'm saying he's saying I'm bullying him, but I feel like you're trying to bully me by trying to tell me you're gonna fight me. That's weird.
What about
And
a
I
rap
literally was
battle?
trying to address that and say we're not fighting. Like, what the fuck is you?
Yeah,
talking
we don't condone.
about? What the fuck is you?
Yeah,
talking
we don't condone.
Chance, I can give you my word. If you was ever at an event and Icon was there, I would not let anything go down like that. I wouldn't do
At
that.
all. I would have to uninvite the aggressor. That's why me and Just, and I never uninvited Just, but I said some things that hurt her feelings. But everybody know how I felt about my birthday party. We had a good ass time. But when Just said she was going to smash on sight when she saw Drop Queen, I had to tell my friend, if you're going to fight, you can't come to the party. You're not going to come to the party fighting. So, with that being said, with both of y'all being FOE, if we have an event, whoever the aggressor is will be the one I would have to tell that they can't come. Not that I don't love you, but I wouldn't let the aggressor show up as somebody trying to have peace. I think that's disrespectful of me. Very disrespectful. So Peach wouldn't get to come in this situation.
Yeah, we can pick an event. He got an event to go to, and I got one because I ain't playing with him. You've yet to apologize for that shit you said. That was disrespectful. You after I tried to give you a very PR response.
Can I put back the screenshot?
Pause.
Let's let
Pause.
them go back to you.
Because I'm tired of playing with you. After I tried to get up here and be very cordial with you, you showed them screenshots still on the foolishness. You have yet to show any maturity and say, you know what, I hear what you're saying. Let me share what my feelings are and how I feel and see how we can move forward. You keep trying to go back to this. You cannot compete with me. I don't want to compete with you, dude. I've said that. How many times do I have to say that for you to understand? You can't comprehend. I don't know if it's too much semen in your cerebral vortex or what you got going on. You are not my competition. You probably about 21 years old. Like, please. So you keep playing with me. That's why I'm going to be immature and talk about fighting you. That's what y'all not catching on to. As long as he going to be childish, I'm going to be childish.
Hold on, Pete.
If you're ready to have an adult conversation like a grown man, then we can have that. But you keep playing these games. You wasted 15 minutes on some screenshots of some stuff that we've been saying for the last hour, if not the last hour and 30 minutes. That was a waste of time. There was nothing in them goddamn content, them messages. But that's just an example of you playing around in my face. Because you think that you are Michael Jackson, you're going to be dancing with Janet and Tito and Jermaine.
So, Peach, can I have the floor for just a second, Chance? I think
Janet and Tito and Jermaine.
So, Peach, can I have the floor for just a second, Chance? I think just take Peach out of it for a second. What Peach is actually saying though is that he felt disrespected by you calling him oh, he left.
Yeah, I think he dropped by accident, maybe.
Well, my client did apologize. We have people in the comments.
I'm Candy, you late.
Hell, you gonna show up 2 hours late talking to
Candy, somebody, I love you, Candy.
Go back to the Beyonce concert. Thanks.
Bring my jury back. I
Did
love
you wanted to come?
I saw Beyonce the first weekend in LA, and I'm seeing her again in Atlanta. So I got my
that's
tickets.
right, Bookie. You have fun?
I did. Did you have fun?
Sis, I had a blast.
You ain't had to bend over for no ticket, did you?
Never did, baby. Never had to. I'm not one of them girls, honey. I use credit cards and not my husband.
We love a
I
scam.
love you. At the end of the day, we are at the end of this court case. I had to kick her out myself because the bailiffs didn't.
Two hours late talking some bullshit.
Okay, so hold on. I wanted to say something about this.
Okay, Chance, what are these messages?
We ain't going back to these comments, man.
This is what I wanted to say. I clearly said the thing is you would have never been the topic of conversation if you didn't come for me in the comments. Yes.
Relevance.
Like I said,
Relevance.
our first interaction was a key, and I was over it initially. But I do apologize if I offended you. But last night I was never poking the bear or bullying. Let's be clear. Anywho, to reiterate, I'm not looking to for a storyline. I have no issues, Peachy. We can leave it at that.
Peachy, you say you don't
And
know
we're
me.
not
That's very
fighting
personal.
because there's no reason. You're not gonna fight me because there's no reason to fight me. That's it.
Peachy because you don't have an interpersonal relationship with them. So by you continuously doing that, it's just straight up disrespect. Even if you say, "Hey, I apologize if I offended you," but you know that's just wiping out everything that you said prior to. So the apology doesn't stick if it was sincere. You get what I'm saying? So like That's just like him backpedaling on what he's saying. The bottom line is when you call, y'all can go back and forth in the comments. He probably came for you, but when you called him out of his name, calling him the F word, that's where the confusion came in. The confusion came in.
Love that disrespecting one another, because when if Peach is telling him he's gonna fight him, where I come from, you might as well go on and call me Peachy. Because you're telling me you're going to smash on sight, you're going to beat my ass, and all this. So we think, well, sometimes disrespect come in all shape, forms, and fashions. You can't tell me you're going to whoop my ass, and then when I say, well, come on, sweetie, then you offended because I called you sweetie. No, you saying you're going to beat my ass, so all gloves is off. So I say respectfully,
So to be clear,
we have to tell both of them that they both are being disrespectful to each other.
to be clear, when I mentioned fighting, I was in reference to Mortal Kombat fighting, like the video game. Oh, now, now, Judge.
So I don't know. I'm asking.
We get torn down over here.
So, but that's also because you ain't had me around. Let me say this.
See, that's the thing. Everybody picks and choose what's disrespecting that community. To us, Punk and FA is the same.
That's not though, because Punk is literally trending on TikTok. There are videos of people doing voiceover saying that like that's not that.
But hear me out, Peach. Let me be truthful to y'all. Hear me out, Peach. Let me be truthful to y'all. When we were coming up, you didn't even hear some of these words. It was thugs, bulldoggers, things like, we didn't hear none of these words. So when I came to TikTok, I had to tiptoe around with all the different words that we can't say. So to me, they're all, if you ain't saying FA, that word is disrespectful, but we couldn't call them punks. To a jolly man back then, he'd rather be called the G word with the Y on the end than be called a punk. So now we're in a world where all that shit changed. So y'all younger than us, but we couldn't call them punks. If we called them punks back then, you had to fight a punk. That was disrespectful. So I just want y'all to know how it's changed. No disrespect to none of y'all, but we're living now in y'all life where y'all don't know where we come from. Call a punk back in the day, you was gonna get the shit beat out of you. You couldn't call them the P word. So now it's okay to say it. But where we come from, you was either a dyke, a bulldogger, or you was purely GA and put the other one on the end. That's just what that was. Ain't no treading around it. It wasn't no community. It wasn't no LBG. It wasn't none of that abbreviation. You was that, and that was fucking it. But we respect y'all now, because times have changed. So we try to respect y'all, but what's really happening is y'all disrespecting each other because y'all really don't have the knowledge of where it really come from. And I hate to tell y'all, but y'all the ones that really need to school yourself on the words that y'all calling each other. And I didn't want to tiptoe on that subject, but if y'all knew how y'all was disrespecting the community, and I land my plane.
Your Honor, are you aware that now, and I'm not derailing it too much, but I get what you're saying, because we used to say, oh man, fuck you, punk, in a sense, but it wasn't calling them out of their name being a homosexual.
Right.
It was like me calling you basically still the same right now, a bitch ass nigga or whatever. Yeah, same thing. But this generation now with these, everybody want to be so offensive and offended by words. I can't even call you a female without you not you, but we've had that conversation, getting up in an uproar because you are a woman, as if your gender has changed from female to male. They want to make it be a big deal and all of that nonsense now. So
right,
it is what it is. It's just, a lot of people being overly sensitive about shit that don't matter.
But to go to what you just said, Kevin, the reason why y'all could say the P word back then, like, oh, punk ass nigga, it could be said to two men. Get out your feelings is all it meant back then. But if you call somebody that was in that line that they were the GA as couldn't
There's
do
a different
that.
interpretation. Would be called
One meant this, one meant this, and they didn't like that. And the other meant, oh, homeboy, you just weak. So that people didn't get affected or offended by it. But now, as times have changed and all these different words that come out, y'all want respect in areas that we don't even have the knowledge of. Because here we are 50, and we're like, what the fuck is
The words are the same, Nick, so they got to stop trying to change the meaning. The words are the same. They've been there.
all the same?
They just want to change the meaning now.
With that being said, I'm going to ask.
Judge, let me say this. I'm all that. I will call myself that before somebody else can. It's them that get offended when I say it, because that's how I feel. Because we all feel the same way no matter how much you try to hide it. That's why I love my people regardless, because it's like you can feel the way you feel. I feel the same way. It's nothing about P's and F's to me, and I'm one of them. But the thing is, I stand on it, and I'm going to still win regardless.
To be clear, I love eating.
Baby, they said the judge ain't even up here. Y'all know you got to swipe out and come back. I'm sorry.
I can see you. Yeah, I can see you. You good.
They came downstairs. Some of them came.
I know, so I was trying to tell them I can see you, so it's they got to keep swiping out and come back.
So, listen.
At the end of the day, I'm not a PRL because I eat coochie. You don't. So you can't speak on me and my sexual preference. No, I'm being, since you want to be real, I'm going to be real too. Y'all, see, this is the issue, and I'm addressing everybody at this point. Y'all allow me and them wigs and me and whatever to feel like, oh, we know Icon. I done had more sex with women. I've never even had sex with a man. Let's put that on the motherfucking blogs. I've never even had sex with men. Okay? So when you're sitting up trying to talk about who Icon is and who, oh, I know he this, that, and the third, this man or whoever else has had way more penises than I ever have. So stop allowing my femininity, how I dress, what I say, or whatever. Understand a lot of this shit be for entertainment purposes. It's a character. I'm laughing. I'm joking. Yeah, I may go out and have my little dates, whatever, for Beyonce. But at the end of the day, I'm a very complex individual. So unless you've had a real sit-down conversation with me, you don't label me as no F or no motherfucking P. Because I've had more pussy than you've ever been in your fucking life. So stop fucking playing with me on this motherfucking platform. Since we want to talk about what words mean and all that kind of shit. Because this man just to the point said, well, we're all the same. We're all P's and L's. No, we not, bro. Like I stated, me and you come from a whole different cloth. Because this is a fucking TikTok live. We laughing and joking. If we was in real life streets, we would have been done had that shit out of move the fuck on by now. That's what real men do. Understand, when I was in school, I beat niggas' ass. And it was some times I got my ass beat. That's how it was. Period, point blank, and you move the fuck on. So y'all want to talk about, oh, we said this to the boys and we said this. I've been through all of that. So this ain't no situation where I've been sheltered in the closet and this is the, oh my God, somebody called me this and I'm in shambles. I've never had no, this ain't what that is. You're not going to keep playing in my face because you want to sit over here and be with Auntie Nitra and be cute and shit. So let me settle the goddamn case. Going forward, don't say shit to me and I'm not saying shit to you. If you address me in this fucking space, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out your bitch ass. That's what it's gonna be. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't play with me. Don't talk to me. Don't at me. Ain't no motherfucking peachy. None of that playful shit. Stay in your space and I'm gonna stay in mine. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch ass nigga. I'm gone. I'm gonna stay in mine. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch ass nigga. I'm gone.
So, can we have some water, bottled water, please?
At this time, we want a power tap to try to see if we can get 1.1 milli. I would like to ask from the Juke Jones that we do get a restraining order for Chance. I have to point out that the hostile individual, in this case, the aggressor, is Mr. Icon. I do have to be truthful and say that if there was a chance to make it better, Chance is not. He does not want you around him, but it sounds like you need the protection. I'm going to ask that both of you stay away one from another. Completely don't at him in the comment section as well. He not at you. If one of you walk in a room and the other is cussing somebody out, mind your business. if that person is in a chokehold, damn near they want it to be, or either they fighting to get out of it. Let them go. So with that being said, we are going to ask that be the final decision with this case. It's up and it's stuck. Restraining orders are in place and play. And I'm going to ask that we don't waste any more time here. We don't have to get with you coming cousin jurors on this. This case has been adjourned. Restraining orders are in place, and we will revisit this. Let's do a follow-up in 1 week. If that, can someone, Peaches, can you please in 1 week, let's check on both of these individuals to check on their mental. Peaches, can you please in 1 week, let's check on both of these individuals to check on their mental, to make sure that no one is following the other, that we have stayed clearly, clear free, because it sounds like it's going to, police, bring him back. With that, police, bring him back. With that being said, this case is dismissed, over with whatever you want to call it. Without prejudice, yeah. I got tongue tied.
Can I say so? Auntie, I'm about to drop. Oh, Judge, I'm about to drop, but I want to say one more thing else. So there was something that was said in the comments, and I was drinking, and he was right. I drink, and I should not be drinking like the way I drink at my age, correct? But I disrespected Duffy, and I feel so bad, and I thought about it because it was another man in the comments that was saying, oh, well, why you didn't say that while he was here? He was like, why you didn't say that? Mind you, like, I'm new here, y'all. Like, I don't go live on this app like that. So
You're
I
not
was
new
it was
here.
like Duffy talking to me. And I've made a mistake, so I want to apologize.
You're new on the platform. You're not new here.
I'm new, like, going live. I'm not new here, but I'm new on the live and stuff like that, and I don't know always who's talking to me. So I made a mistake, and I was all like, you know, I thought he was talking to me, and he wasn't. It was somebody else. So I want to address that immediately. I want to say I apologize to Duffy because he definitely didn't deserve that, and I love him and freaking his wife. I love them, y'all. I think they such a vibe. I think that they're an asset to this community, and I want to apologize for that because there was somebody else that was talking to me, and I'm done after that, you guys. I'm about to drop.
Okay, Chance, we love you.